Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Today we are starting in a different location. Hi, Keralis! We are at Keralis' beautiful city that he's been working on. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love what he's doing over here. A really contemporary style all throughout. And there is a building right here that we sold to him. There's a long story with this building. Originally, this was Grian's mansion on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. I bought it. Doc M77 also bought it. And we split it in half. And it was my starter base at the beginning of this season. And then Keralis bought it from me. Now, Keralis has hired me to make a bedroom in the basement. But before I continue, it looks like gotta shreep. It's going to be a really exciting day. There's a lot to catch you up on. We're going to do this bedroom today, which is going to be really exciting. The turf war is over. We got to give you a little recap on what went down there. We are now getting all the profits from Lamps Plus for a full month. So we've got to do some interesting things over there to get the profits really rolling. But before we do that, let's take a quick commercial break. When I first started YouTube, there were very few editing options. If I could go back in time, the no-brainer choice for me would have been Filmora 10. It's one of the simplest and most robust editing programs that I've found. And I've mentioned this several times over the last year because I feel like it's such a valuable piece of software. And they've recently added 4 really cool features that I think are going to be helpful for any creator out there. There's color matching that they've just added, keyframing, but 2 things that I'm really excited about and that I've messed with are really easy is motion tracking and audio ducking. Motion tracking is one of those really cool effects that you can add to your video just to add a little bit of extra pop onto it. And in any software that I've done any motion tracking in, it either takes a really long time to render it out and figure out the exact points, or you have to do it manually yourself. Here at Filmora 10, it's as easy as just pick the clip, set the spot you want it to track, hit motion track, it spits it out in a minute, throw the element that you want to track over it, and it's done. This is a really valuable, great piece of software. So if you're just starting out on YouTube, or if you've been doing it for a while and you want to start to spice up your content a little bit, check out the link in the description below. You can get a free trial to Filmora 10. But that ain't all, baby. Down below, there is a pinned comment from me. Reply to that pinned comment saying, I want to Filmora 10. If you reply to that and I pick you, you will get a free license to Filmora 10. Isn't that so great? Filmora 10. I'll take some more that. So let's go inside here. Let's go inside the old mansion, the old home sweet home. You guys remember this? If you were around from the start of the season, I decorated this whole interior, and Keralis has done a beautiful job of keeping it exactly as it was. Wow, so fantastic. And now no breeze. There's a wall here where there originally wasn't. I hear a bad guy though somewhere. Uh-oh. There used to be a little minigame cabinet here. That's gone. He installed a new couch there. That's beautiful. And then we've got a few bedrooms up here, but these are more guest bedrooms. It sounds like there's a spot that he didn't light up. That's okay. And then here, wait, the stairway going up is gone? No, that's not the spot where the stairway goes up. That's a different spot. Either way, it's in immaculate condition. I love what he's done with the place. Yes, the stairway goes here. Here it is. This is the stairway up to a bedroom up here. Wow, it's exactly the same. I love it. Okay, but the bedroom that we're going to install, this is going to be a big master suite bedroom for Keralis, and it's going to be right here. Now, this is a spot. Grian originally made this to be kind of like a haunted game that you walk through. And there were some secret hidden areas, and this was kind of, I believe, planned out to be one of them. But, again, nothing happened with that, unfortunately, because we ran out of time and stuff like that. So, we're going to turn this into a bedroom, and I think this is a perfect spot for it. I mean, look at what we have here. We've got this area where it's wide open down below. There's a block! I'm stuck in a block! And we're fine. Everything's fine. This wide open space down below, which is perfect. Aha! A zombie! I smash. Bang! Perfect shot, of course. And then we're wide open to kind of this back alley area, which is really cool. Isn't this place fantastic? Oh, I love how it looks. But this is where the bedroom's going to be. And the way I proposed it to him is we're going to set it up like a holodeck. So it's going to be changeable. The first theme that we will present and install for him is a cyberpunk theme. We're going to go cyberpunk style for this bedroom, and I think it's going to be fantastic. But I need to do some land clearing to kind of prep the space and stuff and kind of get an idea. Like, I'd love to know what's over here. What are we looking at? Aha, this is just, ooh, I hear Keralis fly. Okay, this just butts up to another building. Okay, wonderful to see. Aha, and then wide open spaces. Wonderful. Okay, Etho will be furious. Oh, okay. So let me update you on this stuff. Aha, here we come. So this is the start of, well, this is the start of the little mini game area that we were working on. But no traffic, nobody around because the mini games are over. And as you saw last episode, we played against Impulse in the airplane fly, and we won. Now, Cub then played this game, and he won. So that had us, our team, the HEP team, up 2-0. We lost the rest of the games from there. I think we won one other game, but then the Mycelium Resistance went crazy. Scar and I played a game that was made by Tango, and we went up against Doc M77 and Rendog, and they destroyed us. What is the redstone dust for?
Dude, it's so... Wait, we can make a redstone torch now.
For what? And then Scar and I played against Etho and Doc in the whack-a-mole game that Impulse made, and Doc and Etho destroyed us there as well.
Ah, I get so many points! I'm doing great! Call my mom!
So in the end, the Mycelium Resistance won. They took the war, and they won it all. And that means that now, this is my new place of work. I work here now at Shady Ease. This is... Etho, part of the deal was that Etho was going to make me an employee of this place. And Shady Ease has kind of caused me some trouble in the past, where there's bees all in my base and stuff like that. But now, this is where I work, as well. So it'll be interesting to see. This is hilarious. It'll be interesting to see exactly what Etho has planned for me. He's hinted at making me a delivery boy. Which, I could do that, but we will see what comes of that. Oh, the future's looking very bright. But now I'm going to go get a bunch of materials. I got to get a bunch of materials ready for the cyberpunk bedroom for Keralis.
Oh, Keralis, no! I'm doing a job for you.
Don't do it. Oh, don't put your Christmas butt in my face. Get off the bed. When I break it, I want it in my inventory. Thank you very much. I'm headed over to his place in just a second. We've got all of the materials. Look at all these goodies. These are all the materials we're going to use to create a cyberpunky bedroom, but we need one thing. And this has got me a little confused. I think I've got it figured out, but whenever I, make some big purchases in the server, I want to do it on camera so you guys can help me. I need a beacon. One beacon. And the price for a beacon at this shop that Impulse and I own is 1 diamond block per. So I will take one. And then I will put a diamond block in here. Now, as you remember last episode, Impulse and I made the agreement that I will get all of the profits from Lamps Plus this month. So now I'm here as an employee, and I collect the profits, and I put it into the B-Dubs cut, because I get all of it. I don't have to split it. And then I take the diamond block, and I leave. Is that right? I think I'm doing that right. I believe that's correct. Okay, so anyway, and I've got some great ideas to help make the business very, very booming so we get a lot of profits. But now I fly off to Keralis' house. I'm here now. I arrived. So let's go down to the basement and let me kind of just explain the vision to you a little bit. We've got quite a bit of an open space, but what I want to have happen is we go down a little bit of a stairway, and then it will quickly transition into a pretty modern, cyberpunk, futuristic looking tunnel. And I think the tunnel won't go very far. I think it'll go, Keralis is around, flying around. I think we'll come down and over. Then we'll go into the bedroom. We'll have a mechanical piston door done with my redstone genius. And when you go into the bedroom, there will be a nice, real fancy bed with some really cool lights and stuff. And then off to the side, I want to have, because in any cyberpunk bedroom, cyberpunk style is very futuristic. Any cyberpunk bedroom, you usually get a big window with a view of this really cool futuristic city. And we're going to have to get really creative with that. Building like a small scale city, but making it feel like you're looking out into a big one. I've got some ideas for that. But anyway, theme-wise, color theme-wise, when you're doing cyberpunk, these are pretty two safe colors. And red is actually the darkest of all the light colors when you're talking about light emitting and stuff like that. But having kind of a red light is pretty cool. So we're going to use a lot of redstone blocks for that. And there's a lot of fireworks going off around here. We're going to use redstone blocks as kind of like trim lights and stuff like that. And then we'll use quite a bit of cyan and these light blue colors to kind of contrast that. And just try to keep it real clean and pristine. I think it's going to look awesome. But this is going to be a big focus moment. More fireworks going off. What in the world is all that noise? Ow! Ouch! Oh, okay. So Tango, he has to do firework rockets. That's part of, because we lost. He was on the HEP side. He has to only use firework rockets to fly. And I don't know how he's going to survive being around here. But anyway, they're working out some sort of deal. Keralis is quite the businessman. But anyway, I'm going to get to work in this basement. And maybe I'll have a progress update. Maybe we'll be done. We will see. All right, all my cyberpunkers. Check this out. This is what we're looking at right now, and I think we're in a good spot. So this is the stairway going down. This stairway, it's a long stairway. I don't love long stairways like this, but it'll do the job. And we'll go down here and go down here, and then this will be the hallway going in. So it's a little bit of a travel to get to the bedroom. That's okay, though. It's a very special place. So Cyberpunk. How you do that in Minecraft? Well, we're going to try. I think this is the only time that this glazed terracotta block will ever work in a build, and I think it kind of actually makes sense. It's got a little bit of a cyberpunky feel. Now, we've got more clearing out to do. The ceiling's going to be higher, of course, but there's something I'm kind of working on some things here. Right, like you can see a little bit of red under here, which is cool. That gives kind of that red light. I'm kind of creating this area here, which unfortunately we're in savanna biome. This is a little more green. I just think like a nice, lush green garden, kind of underground, be really cool. Ooh, I don't like you can see that torch. I'll fix that. But there's something really cool, and I'm working on the city a little bit too. We'll save that for the end. Little bit of redstone as well. But what do I want to get? Aha, a loom. That's what I needed. So, loom. This is one of those things that's going to help kind of sell the whole cyberpunk feel. Now, we've got the color scheme going that we were talking about, right? The cyan and the red. It's all kind of flowing. It's all kind of nice. But on the headboard, this backdrop, this accent wall here, the Tango's kind of... he's flying around with his explodey rockets. Most of this is going to be pretty white and clean, but And we got some little tricks here, you know, with some banners and pillows. This is, let's hope I can make this work. Okay, actually, let's just do it with one and see if we can make it happen. So we'll go brick, right, with the cyan banner. And this is something that I think you guys will like to try as well if you ever want to sell this idea. Boom. So this is something that, and I think Grian mentioned this when he was making Grumbot, that you can kind of make something, and let's just make all of these. Can I just do this? Yes. Oh, nice. Okay. And bang. Nice. You can kind of, I don't know if I needed to make all those. Make it looks like kind of a digital look. And I think that's kind of cool, doesn't it? Like, yeah, you know, the Matrix, how it's all the numbers flying by and stuff. It's kind of like that. But in a cyberpunk world, kind of white with cyan or light blue kind of does that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I made far more banners than I needed to. Whoopsie. Okay, but isn't that cool? I think that looks really cool. And then you get just little, I'm just trying to get the red from the redstone to just be little accents throughout. I think that's looking pretty sick. I'm loving it. But, so this will be the hallway. Here will be the entrance into the bedroom. We'll have the window out into the city. And then over here will be a bathroom. And we're going to do some actually kind of cool things in the bathroom as well. But lots of just little techniques to try to sell the whole cyberpunk we're in the future feeling. I think we're getting there. Ouch! Ouch! These guys have been causing me some trouble. Oh, man. I brought most of the materials, but there were a few little things that I forgot. That look at this storage room. Goodness sakes, Keralis. He's got everything under the sun. Look at, where's this one beautiful box? Look at all these goodies. Oh, my goodness. But I only had to borrow a couple things. He said I could take whatever I want. I could build the whole thing out of whatever he gave me, but sure enough, we didn't need much. So, now, this cute little humble abode has one of the coolest basements and bedrooms I've ever made. I am loving this. Now, there's a little bit on the outside that I have to do, but we'll get to that in a second. So, here's the basement. Now, I might change this up to be wood. Yeah, because that looks a little weird with that coming all the way up. But maybe we pop some doors on here as well. I don't know quite yet, but the stairway down. And this feels like a cellar, like going down into the cellar. It's a big Victorian mansion, you know. So kind of a long stairway makes a little bit of sense. And then boom, you're in your cyberpunk themed area. And this is a holodeck. So, you know, anytime he wants this changed out, boom, the whole thing, it changes. At least that's what he thinks. We'll have to come and rebuild it. But we could go, you know, medieval theme or whatever. Right now, cyberpunk theme. So, here's the door. It's got kind of a cool cyberpunk hallway feel. And then, boom, the door to your room, which is kind of, you know, his colors a little bit. And bang, we are in the cyberpunk bedroom. Oh, yes. And look at this. Here is the view out onto the city. Doesn't it look like a cyberpunk city? I thought about, because over at Stargazers, the Stargazers shop, I have a bunch of star maps. And I might try to put those in there. But for right now, I feel like it looks really good. You can use some wool to look like far off buildings. And then, you know, some gray to look like a little closer. And then these look like they're right here, you know. And then you look down and it just looks like you're looking down onto the street in the city. Isn't that cool? But in like a cyberpunk theme, there's advertisements everywhere. You know, it's just tons and tons of advertisements. So this is like a big holographic advertisement thing. The paintings are advertisements all over the buildings and stuff. I think it's got a really cool city vibe. You know, when you're just walking through, it looks like, oh, there's the city outside. I love that feeling. But here's the bed. You know, one thing, I don't know if this actually works. Like, if he sleeps here, will it say that it's obstructed or will it pop him over here? There's glass. I don't know where it would put him. Maybe you put him right here. That might work, actually. So if he goes this middle one, it wouldn't work. But here, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it yet. But we've got kind of a cool little background that we showed earlier. I lit those two up. So another thing about the Cyberpunk theme is it's usually kind of dark. Like a dystopian kind of rundown Cyberpunk is kind of dark. And maybe we'll look at this with shaders. Uh-oh. I had the clock in my hand so I wouldn't forget, and sure enough, I forgot. I'm in big trouble. But here's the big thing. Look at this bathroom, huh? Just some, bobs and stuff to look like, it's kind of a Cyberpunk thing. Look at this bathroom. So, obviously, to us, we don't look that foolish. We look beautiful and amazing. But, Keralis has got that kind of scare face. So, and he's wearing, this is his thing. He's got kind of a Santa Claus outfit on right now. And it looks like a mirror. We could, to build all that in the background, that's kind of a lot. Negative return. I think this works out perfect. So he's going to go in here and think it's him. And then we got a cool shower here and a little bit of a toilet. Whoop. A toilet, futuristic style toilet. And then this is kind of a running gag him and I both have. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. And then some neon lights, like the yellow neon, there's kind of like neon lights on the walls. And then pink neon lights on the walls and a little bit of foliage inside. This is a really cool thing, that a little bit of a garden in the floor. I think that's a cool look. And what else? Okay, this area over here. Just some cool, cyberpunky style signs with some notes or something like that. And then this is supposed to resemble a couple of futuristic style computers. Unfortunately, you can't do widescreen. That'd be really cool. Maybe this is like a USB stick, but still, I think it'll get the point across. I think it looks pretty sweet. I'm very, very happy with it. But and then here's like a little screen, a TV screen right here that's hanging from the ceiling, just kind of floating, a little holographic style screen. Big, huge fan, industrial style fan, spinning in some pipes and stuff. What do you guys think? And then phone. Is this a phone or a keypad or something like that on the wall when you leave? So much detail, and I think he's going to love it. He loves little details all over the place, and I think this has got it. I'm really, really happy about it. But on the outside, I'll kind of show you what we've got going on out there. It's a little different story. So I've rigged that beacon up. The beacon that's doing kind of like the holographic advertisement thing. I've rigged that up to a system that only when he walks into the bedroom will it turn on. So this piston, it's connected to a T flip-flop. My perfect redstone prowess. It's connected to a T flip-flop right here. And so whenever he walks in, it'll turn on. And that'll pull back. So he doesn't have a gross beacon shooting up in the sky all the time. It's only when he's in his bedroom, so he won't have to see it all the time, which I think is going to be really cool. But in order to get that effect, we have to have this thing, so you can't see the sky. I had to put like this kind of pillar. So, this is fine. He was talking to me a little bit earlier about like how this is going to lay out, and I think this is all getting covered, so we should be good. The bedroom's right below us here. All this is kind of being covered up, so we should be all right. Just a little bit of landscape around there should do the trick. Or maybe I leave it open so he doesn't accidentally break the redstone. I don't know. But the Cyberpunk bedroom is done, and I love it. I hope he loves it just as well. I should probably also light up, because there's probably, I imagine I've made quite a few dark spots. Actually, it's pretty bright in here. Okay. Not bad. B-Dub did a good job, I think. Okay, baby, Lamps Plus. Now it's time to work on something. And I'm going to do something just kind of rudimentary. Not super complicated. Mainly just to check out the interest of people. Funny enough, the beacons are restocked, and I don't know how. Is there profits? There's 2 diamonds in here. Were those? Is that new? What is that? Impulse was teasing in the chat. Oh, hi, Etho. Uh-oh, he's my new boss. I gotta be careful. Hey, boss. But Impulse was teasing about not giving me profits, and I'm sure he will, certainly. But I've got a little bit of a system. I've got 9 shulker boxes here, and we're gonna fill them with things. The majority of things will be end rods. Now, the setup is 1 block of diamond. Delivery boy. Oh, he's demeaning me, maybe. 1 diamond block per beacon, and 1 diamond for 2 stacks of end rods. So let's get some end rods, and let's say quite a few. And the majority of these shulker boxes will have, there's 1, you know what, let's put it in the middle, actually, just in the middle. The majority of these will have 1, some will have 2, and we're going to use these shulkers to make kind of a cool system. But then some will have beacons, and some will have 2 beacons. Let's do that for right now. 1 will have a beacon, 1 will have 2 beacons. I think that's a fair system. Oh, you'll see. Watch. For the time being, I think we're going to take this out of here. We're going to knock that out. We're going to pop that down. Good. Oh, there's obsidian under there. Right. I forgot about that. Okay, we'll just take this obsidian out. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go. And we'll put a little bit of a dropper right there, and we'll put all of these goodies inside. These are all the potential winnings. Wonderful. Okay, and then we will put this on top like so. I want to put the whole thing up higher. Whoops. Like that. There we go. And then we'll put this guy right there. We'll put some stone. Where's my stone? There. Okay. We'll pretty this up. It'll be a lot nicer looking, trust me. But that'll be there. We'll put 1 chest here. This will be for the payments. Like I said, very rudimentary. But they will pay 3 diamonds, let's say. Let's say 4 diamonds. 4 diamonds for a push of the button. And you push the button, and boom. What did you get? You didn't get anything. Why didn't that work? Oh, because I didn't put anything inside. Correct. And as you can see, just watch this tutorial. Okay? Push the button. What's my prize for 4 diamonds? Aha. Looks like I got end rods. 1 stack. Okay, good. Now the next person comes along, the next squab, and they push the button. Oh, what's my prize? A beacon for cheap price? Man, okay, I'm kind of losing money already. I'm losing money, but okay, now the next squab comes in. Boom, push the button. What did I get? End rods again! Okay, aha. I'm a squab. I push. Aha, what did I get? End rods! Everybody's winning! There's some bust chests in here. Somebody's supposed to lose. And some, aha, aha. You only got 64 torches for 4 diamonds. See? You see this perfect setup? This is business at its finest, everybody. And I'm going to hopefully drum up some good business with this. Let's see, do we fill it back up? I'm missing one. There we go. Hopefully drum up some good business with this. La-di-da-di-da, I'm a non-suspecting customer walking down the street of the shopping district. What's this I have here? Beacons, end rods, and much more. Leave the shulk. That must mean leave the shulker. Place 4 diamonds in the chest and push the button. Interesting. I will, of course, fall for this trap. And now I'll push the button. What do I get? 4 end rods. Man, that's a bust. Okay. And then that's it. I guess this should work okay. I think this is going to be fantastic. We will just see. I have many more very complex ideas that will really drum up business. But this is stage 1. You know, you got to start slow on these things. You can't go too crazy. I'm beating beat-ups now. At what? You haven't thrown a snowball all season. Oh, the tab thing is counting snowball throws. Right. I don't care about that so much right now. What I care about is making the big bucks. So, we'll see. We'll see if people pick up on this and how much profits we may get. Ooh, it's going to be a good month. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's episode. We got some fantastic stuff done for Keralis. Oh, what a fun bedroom that was to make. And we got a wonderful, the business plan is flawless, isn't it? Oh, I'm excited. Then we get to work with Etho. I might be a delivery boy, but I'm still very excited about that in the end. That's going to be fun. This will probably be my last episode before Christmas, and I just want to say that I hope you and your family have an amazing Christmas. Cherish your time together. It's been a crazy year. It's been a little bit of a tough year, but take advantage of this time. I know I will. I'm going to spend some quality time with my wife and the kids and some extended family. It's going to be a really great time. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you to death. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.